What's up guys, KW175 back with another Pokemon Duel video, and we're back with part 2 of the Psychic Gym Cup, and that was the matchup that we finished off on. Incredible, but we're going to be jumping into another insane matchup, 22-29 ranked opponent on a 6 streak. We're on a 5 streak, and we're almost to 2,000 rating for ourselves as well. This opponent has a pretty powerful deck, double Lunala with that Drifblim, the Marshadow, the Sableye, Mega Banette, Phantom Sphere, Mega Banette, Mega Sableye. Like, you guys seen the plates on the intro card. You guys know, same deck, I haven't made any changes. So we're able to take that entry point, and it feels good that the opponent does not have a Decidueye. Those Decidueye definitely have been a menace, and the opponent hits a miss. We hit the Imprison, so like we're not going to imprison anything but a miss. So like nothing happens. So opponent coming out aggressive. This is like those really good Japanese players that have like the Christian like crucifix symbol for their guild. So, like there was one gym. There was like 4, 5, 6 of them. They were all like in the top 6, like top 10. Like they just took over. And like you can tell they have a lot of trophies too because of the mask, but I'm going to go ahead and use this X speed. I want to get rid of this Drifblim. We're going to get the Imprison, but it's on the Shadow Beam. I would have much rather landed the Imprison on that takeaway. That takeaway, it can be devastating. You know, if you're not able to get any additional knockouts on the opponent to force the cycle of their PC to get your figure back. You know, go right in for the attack against that Marshadow. I don't want that -20 going down. You know, I don't want that gold going off into any of my purple attacks. And we're going to be able to get the knockout against that Lunala that had a decent size miss. Now we have our Sableye in range of that Drifblim. I'm definitely going to be going after it. Lunala max revive coming down after my Banette, and of course the Moongeist Beam. Like, what else would you expect? We don't get the damage buff, you know, and just knocked right out. So huge miss on this Drifblim, hits the takeaway, and we get the Shadow Sneak. My boy Sableye, let's go. We got rid of a huge threat. Bright Powder gonna go off. Lunala coming in for the YOLO. And of course, Moongeist Beam. Don't need to use the Bright Powder. So there goes our Lunala. But we do have a max revive. We have 1 max revive. Generally in gym, I like to run 2 max revives. But like I have to tell you, I really like running the gold block, especially with that Cosmog. So that Lunala is going to swing around, come after our Marshadow, and gets punished because we have a huge goal. But they have a double chance. Can they hit purple again? Let's go. Double Moongeist Beam. Marshadow, like, you're the man. You are the man, Marshadow. And we're going to be able to slide over with the Sableye, take that entry point. Lunala's going to backtrack, and it's definitely time to go Mega Banette. I considered surrounding that Banette, but they have a Phantom Sphere. So I'm not going to like use a Mega, then just sack it to get a knockout surround and suicide myself. And that was pretty nice. Get a knockout against the miss. Feels pretty bad. And they're going to be able to go Mega Sableye, which is smart. But, you know, because we don't have a Destiny Bond. Destiny Bond does work against Mega Sableye. So, you know, if you're not used to using Mega Sableye or going up against one, like, yo, Destiny Bond works. Same with Cross Counter. Like, any of those knockout effect moves do work, because that's what's knocking it out, not the damage. So if you read the text, the fine print, you know, it's pretty obvious that that's how it works. But we're going to be able to land that knockoff, which was huge. Gets rid of that Phantom Sphere. So let me know in the comments, is it random? Like, could that Sableye, Mega Sableye devolve there? Could we have knocked off the Sableye, you know, the Mega Plate, and they would have still had the Phantom Sphere? Or do the Sphere Plates fall off before the Mega? If it's on the same Pokemon, let me know in the comments if you guys know for sure. Only if you know for sure, because I've still yet to figure that out. You know, the order of operations, Fodder always said it, like, the more updates we get, the more you kind of need to have a PhD in this game. But for the most part, I usually have you guys covered for the Pokemon Duel knowledge, and we're going to be able to get a forfeit win. So GG to the opponent, plus 39. We're almost to, yeah, we're over 2,000 on a 19th win. And look at that, 4,100 in league. Insane. That player, really good. Next opponent, double max revive, triple Lunala with a Decidueye, Sableye 2188 on an H streak, and I am on an H streak as well. Into the 2000s, I've just been on a tear. I don't know what to say. Like I just felt like I was playing good. This deck is my playstyle. I love Ghost Pokemon. I ran Phantom Energy for a long time. There's a good amount of you know, mobility, speed, and power. That's my 3 keys. That's what I've always been saying. Speed, power, and mobility. And really, I feel like I really need to get a league deck that kind of has 2 or 3 runners. If like there comes a day that I can make something like that, you know, because a lot of my league decks only have 1 runner. Some don't have any. I just have to rely on a Mega that's a 3 MP. I don't like to do that as much, but definitely, you know, Banette with the Megas, it's so good. So good. And I really like just even the 2 of them. I thought I needed 3, but G, if you're watching, I think you might be right, man. I think 2 may be just fine and give yourself more options for other counters and, you know, give your deck a little bit more variety. So Marshadow able to withstand this Lunala. They give us time to get some backup. Another dodge. Marshadow, that's my boy. Hitting that dodge. Hitting that dodge. When you're on the goal, that's all you need to do is hit that dodge. So Sableye coming out. And we get the Shadow Sneak into the Moongeist Beam. That's a pretty good roll. Really happy about that. You never know. It can go either way when you're attacking a Lunala with your Sableye. So Lunala V, Lunala, and I hit a miss shifting into the Moongeist Beam. So that was insanely lucky. But as you guys seen in a previous matchup, it happened to me as well. So it's only fair. It's only fair. All right, so yeah, we're going to be able to shift into that Will-O-Wisp. That's what I was hoping for, be able to burn that Lunala. So now I feel like my Lunala is going to be a little bit better than that Lunala that's burned, because, you know, as long as we can continue to hit Psychic. I think I leveled up the Moongeist Beam a little bit and a little bit into the Psychic as well. So huge miss where that Imprison was. That's the problem with leveling up the Destiny Bomb. When you get a burn or if you become paralyzed, you're going to lose that 3-star Imprison. So I'm going to go ahead and go Mega Banette, and we're going to slide over. Hopefully they don't get the Moongeist Beam. We're going to get the Curse. So you guys remember before, I was able to curse a Lunala, which kind of cursed me with RNG, preventing me from being able to knock it out and exclude it. So I'm like, come on, let's knock it out. See, what I tell you, Moongeist Beam every time. You curse them, and then you're going to get Moongeisted right after. And now they're going to be able to slide over, go after this Cosmog, hit that Teleport Cosmog. No, that's not good. That's not good. Now, if that was me, I probably would have got rid of that Cosmog. Because Cosmog, I feel like has more survivability against that Lunala, and we can't be surrounded. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think that was a bad decision. But in my opinion, I think it might have been. I think I would have got rid of that that Cosmog. And we lose our Sableye. I'm going to go ahead and goal block here, because I might as well. I kind of need to, because if I go in with the Cosmog and it gets knocked out, I kind of already burned up my, I can't goal block, because then I'll get it surrounded. So I needed to use the goal block right there. And we're going to be able to alleviate some pressure, getting a knockout with our Lunala that is confused. Able to get another Banette out. Here comes another Lunala, just like triple Lunala. Really tough to deal with. Another Moongeist Beam. Like, you curse a Lunala, you're not going to be able to knock it out. I'm just saying, like we should have been able to banish that Lunala a long time ago. Another Moongeist Beam. Are they going to choose to get rid of the Cosmog? They do. So the opponent does kind of see their mistake, and they do get rid of that Cosmog. So Imprison. Okay, so we have one Lunala on the left entry point that is cursed. We have another one on the right entry point that is imprisoned, and we're going to go ahead and play that Phantom Sphere. Now here comes the Decidueye. Really need to make something happen before the Decidueye gets too far down, and we're going to be able to get the Shadow Sneak into the Moongeist Beam, and we are going to be able to exclude that Lunala and giving us a permanent figure advantage. And the opponent doesn't have any of the Drifblim or Drifloon to take away any of our figures, so we should be able to hold down a permanent figure advantage unless they just start getting a ton of knockouts. And of course you're gonna get that Grass Knot. I was worried about it, guys. I think I spent a good 20 seconds trying to decide. I want to go Mega here and go after this Decidueye. Like, we negate gold. Really, the only bad roll is that Grass Knot. Of course, now it's not going to hit the Grass Knot when we could have won that roll. But, you know, you can't win every roll. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. And this is a pretty risky attack here. Because if that Decidueye doesn't get knocked out, thank God, I'm going to take that Destiny Bond. I'm going to take it. Got to get rid of that Decidueye. Because if we weren't able to get that knockout, Decidueye moves down, knocks out our Lunala. That would have been a good game. We've already burned our gold block. But felt like it was a warranted risk, you know? It was worth the risk. Now here, I should have moved over with Sableye first, I think. But I get some backup. And, I mean, just look at all that miss. There's Moongeist Beam, but with my luck going up against some of these Lunala that have that just Moongeist Beam glitch, that's all they want to hit, I felt like, you know, I felt like we were okay. So I move over with the Sableye. We're able to get the knockout. Sableye hitting that gold Shadow Sneak and bringing out that Cosmog. They're not going to risk it. So I'm going to move up here. I don't really care if my Cosmog gets knocked out at this point. I'm just going to move up, see if I can get that Nebby's power, and we do get it, but the Shadow Sneak goes off. So, I don't know. It could have been good. We still had Sableye. We have the Banette. Lunala, you know, it's doing okay down here protecting the goal. It's confused, especially against another Lunala with the potential to burn the other Lunala, but getting that evolution is pretty important at this stage of the game, and the opponent clearly knows how Cosmog works, so they're not going to leave the goal open, allow us for any teleport cheese. Come on, Lunala. Oof. That's not good. Moongeist Beam, that's not good. But we have our Sableye. Trusty Sableye. We're out of gold block. I'm going to go Mega Sableye. The only bad roll is landing our Shadow Beam, our white attack, into the Moongeist. The Moongeist Beam just can't go off. Whew. Gnawing Plate into a miss. Would have been nice to get the knockout, but now we have our Cosmog. We just got to defend a little bit. Like, it's getting scary, and Moongeist Beam does spin, but we get the Gnawing Plate to defend. I'm going to attack immediately. And there we go. We're going to be able to hit that knockoff. Look at that drop. Cut in half, but boost back up, and we're still hitting for 84 damage against that 43. Just these Banette get so strong. So the opponent going to max survival Lunala, rushing right back down. I'm going to try to hit this Nebby's power here. And we get the teleport. We're not able to go anywhere. But now we have plenty of backup. We have 3 Pokemon to protect the goal with. Sableye, you got to get through Sableye first. And with that Shadow Sneak, not going to happen. Just, you guys see all these Moongeist Beams? It's just insane. It's just insane that they just roll them so consistently. And I don't feel like mine does. And great play there. Phantom Sphere goes off. Able to come out with the Decidueye. You know, almost a guaranteed knockout in the Cosmog. But I've survived a few. But I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. We're cycling Pokemon. Both entries are freed up. We have defense on our back line. And we're going to be able to get the knockout there. So, no Grass Knot this time. And, yeah, Sableye is going to kind of hop over there. And Lunala rushing back down. So we got to go defensive. Lunala, once again, for the YOLO. And there's odds, you know. Our Will-O-Wisp into the Moongeist. Our Shadow Sneak into the Psychic. Definitely a, you know, a possibility. but now that Lunala is confused, so it's pretty much hopefully going to be a burn machine, or it's only going to be landing Psychic that doesn't half our damage anymore. So now we're going to move up, and I want to go after this Marshadow. So I'm like, okay, don't hit miss into the moon, guys. Whoo, that was close. That was definitely close. And now imprisoned. So it's confused and imprisoned. I would leave that Lunala on the field for the rest of the matchup. We're going to go right for the attack against this Marshadow. Able to get the knockout. Okay. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. Turn 215. Turn 215. So we're going to back up. And they have 2 Phantom Spheres, which is smart because there's a lot of Banette with that knockoff. I'm like, okay, Banette, we out-damaged the Psychic attack. There we go. Hit that knockoff. Do not get that Destiny Bond. I didn't want the Destiny Bond. So now I'm going to go ahead and move up with this Lunala. I'm going to attack because, now see, I thought, yeah, there we go. Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's pretty much how it went down. Confused and imprisoned. And now Sableye needs a clutch knockout. Gets the Shadow Sneak, but a Lunala hits the Psychic. And we're able to close this match out. So GG. Turn 208. Back and forth. Double Banette, Mega Banette. Like, this deck has been proving itself plus 35. Actually getting us into the 2100s. 9 win streak. And the opponent was about a 3600 player. So, now for the main event of part 2. Getting into the next matchup, going up against RNG, which I found out is actually an N member. And I didn't find out till after we battled, but they're running a long throw, some double chance, max revive, Phantom Sphere, Mighty Sphere, and X speed, swap spot, double chance, max revive, gold block, Phantom Sphere, Mega Sableye, Mega Banette, just in case you guys forgot the plate. So let's go ahead. We're going to start it off. RNG rushing down with that Lunala. We're defensive with our Lunala and our Marshadow. RNG going defensive. We're threatening game with that Mega Evolve from Banette. And look at that. Iron defense with the Marshadow, Sableye, Lunala. Just a great trio. Great trio to have on the back line. And Phantom Sphere going to be played on my Marshadow. RNG coming out with that Drift Blim, but we're going to get a fortunate roll. Like, that was pretty lucky. That was a pretty lucky knockout. So Lunala versus Banette. Going to get that Moongeist Beam, sending us to the PC, and we don't get a damage buff. So I'm going to slide over. It's time to avenge our Banette, and we're going to be able to confuse that Lunala, and I'm good with that. Lunala seems a lot less threatening, though I don't really want it going after my Lunala, and oh man, he's going to be able to get the takeaway. So, fair enough, we were able to get a pretty lucky knockout, but yeah, I don't want his Lunala going after my Lunala, because with it being confused, pretty good chance to burn us. But Moongeist Beam going to shift into the Psychic, and our Sableye able to knock out that Lunala. All the same, here comes Decidueye. Like, those Decidueye, man, like, tough to deal with. Tough to deal with. You got to be careful. Can't take too many entry points. You got to be careful having 2 Pokemon with heavy purple next to each other. There's Grass Knot. Decidueye, such a good Pokemon. Destiny Bond, though, going to be enough to get rid of it. Get rid of that Decidueye. Go to the PC. We get our Banette back. You know, like, the takeaway is annoying. Mighty Sphere, getting your Pokemon captured is rough. But if you're able to keep your entry points clear, or even better, have a Phantom Sphere, Phantom Energy, a way to continue to bring Pokemon out, it's not as bad. Not as bad. Just cycle when you need to. Win a few rolls when you need to. And like here, we're going to be able to get the gold with our Shadow Sneak into that takeaway. So that was pretty fortunate. Pretty fortunate. Lunala coming back out. I can see him eyeing up. Yeah, I knew right away he's going to be going after that Marshadow, hoping for a dodge, gold in the purple, but it's not going to happen. We're going to get knocked out here. And I'm like, okay, I can go here. If we get knocked out, I have a gold block. I can gold block with the Cosmog. Just hit the Moongeist Beam. No. and we don't have a Marshadow. Plus, they have a Sableye, so they're getting an additional -1 damage. Right here would have been game unless I had a Cosmog and a Gold Block. Like that, it would have been over. And it's pretty much over right now because like I don't have my Phantom Sphere on the field. He's got 2 3-MPs. I gotta make this happen. We get an Imprison. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, okay. You know what? This is fine. Like, we're gonna go Mega Banette. I'm gonna attack this Marshadow. Alright? We negate gold, so I don't have to worry about that. So we can get the knockout. They don't have a Gold Block. Oh man, we get the Shadow Sneak too. And man, they get the blue. Pretty lucky. Yeah, they're gonna backtrack. Because like I would have definitely went after that Sableye, and that could have potentially been game, so they have to be careful. So I'm going to go after this Lunala again, and we get the Curse off. So the Curse going to replace that Imprison marker. But again, like we should be able to get the knockout on this Lunala, but now he's bringing the Marshadow back, so I'm going to come right back out and attack. Come on, we got to get the knockout. Another clutch dodge. Like that, his Marshadow is just too quick to be touched. Dodge, bobbing and weaving. He can't be touched. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go after this Sableye. Come on. Hit that Shadow Sneak, and we get it. We get the Shadow Sneak. I'm on fire right now. I'm like, okay. We just got to get rid of this Marshadow. Got to get rid of this Marshadow, but now we have a Destiny Bond, which isn't going to be good for us. It's not going to be good for us. I'm going to go Mega Banette again. It's worth it. Again, we negate gold. We don't have a Destiny Bond. We just need to get a knockout here. Another dodge. What is that? 4 consecutive dodges? I'm like, oh man. And here comes my favorite Pokemon to battle, Decidueye. We're going to get the Curse. Good to know. We negate the gold. And it's not just on our turn, which is amazing. It's on all turns. So I'm going to hop over here. It doesn't really matter. I just, you know, want that Decidueye to think twice about attacking me if we're able to get the knockout. But no, another dodge. So he actually opens up the entry point. I get the splash, but we're getting that -20 from the Marshadow. I'm like, okay, I got to get rid of this Lunala. Will-O-Wisp. Okay, it's burned, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough. He's going to move in. I'm like, come on, Cosmog, you need to survive here. We hit the splash. I'm like, you can't do that to me. Not again. That was just way too close. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try this side. You know, we got Destiny Bond. We have, oh my God, a Moongeist Beam. Oh, man, it's like right on the wire. Like, I can't knock out his Marshadow to save my life. We lose the Mega. Can't knock out his Lunala. I'm like, okay, do not. Okay, there we go. Teleport, that's what we need. So I'm like, okay, let's try the Marshadow. Marshadow, just don't you hit dodge. Really? Is that all these Marshadow know how to do right now? Is dodge? Okay, I'm like, come on, give us another teleport. We get a dodge, even better. Hit that dodge all day, Cosmog. Hit that dodge all day for us. I'm like, come on, Marshadow. We need to get a knockout here. Another dodge. So, I don't know, guys, let me know. Like, it was just risky. Like, there's a ton of purple on Sableye. There's a big dodge on Marshadow. You know, there's a big Imprison, and I just needed to get rid of one of them, and then we get another splash segment, and that's a GG. The goal's surrounded, so shout out to RNG, which actually turns out to be N Flower from the N Guild. We lose only 13 points. So, I'll be honest, we backtracked a little bit, you know, 3,600 in League, and look, we go up against him again with a full chain level 10 deck, except for the Marshadow. 2458, 10 streak. I'm on a 10 streak, and it's a real streak, guys. I have not continued, and he is the #1 player in the Gym Cup right now. He's at the top of the leaderboard in first place. So RNG, same exact league rating, same player, just different deck. And I only got 2 Banette with the Mega Banette. He's got 3 Banette into the Mega Banette. All chain level 10, level 10. You know, Sableye, Lunala, chain level 10, and just the Marshadow's the only one that's not a chain level 10. This deck is insane, and I have a feeling we're both going for our 11-win Invincible trophy. And again, I didn't know this was N-Flower. I remember seeing the name. If you guys have been playing this game for a while, like, you should be no stranger to seeing the name N-Flower always at the top. You know, I think he's come in first multiple times at different events. Just, you know, probably one of the best players, and then in just Pokemon Duel in general, really good player. So let's just analyze this matchup. Okay, so we have some defense. He has some defense. He's gonna go ahead, come out. Does not want my Lunala going in with the X speed against that Sableye. And believe me, I was eyeing it up. So he uses that long throw. Very smart play. Very smart play. Because I would have 100% went after that Sableye with an X speed. And he's going to go ahead and go Mega Banette now. Okay. Going to swing over, attack my Banette. I'll take a Destiny Bond. Ooh, Imprison into the Curse. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. That's a pretty nice size miss. Now we're going to slide here because if he's able to, you know, if he's going after our goal, we could just go ahead and hop over with our other Banette. But if we would have took the goal, then, you know, we would have had one less Pokemon to defend with. And, yo, look at that. X speed, solid gold wheel, except for that slight little bit of miss where the curse was. And we're going to go ahead and just be patient. Put our Sableye on the goal. And we're going to get the Will-O-Wisp. You know, nothing's really going to change too much with that. Just he's going to have a little bit more miss, -10. You know, but he's going to be devolving here anyway. So half his wheel is actually going to be a miss at this point. And he's going to be able to get the knockoff, but we just get the Will-O-Wisp. Would have been nice to get the knockout there. I'm not going to lie. Like, we had pretty good odds. See, only hitting for 69. Only hitting for 69. So we're going to go ahead and move up. And, yeah, RNG going to attack again. And, yo, we're going to be able to get the Destiny Bond. So he's cycling his Banette. You know, that's pretty much what he's trying to do. That's why he's kind of like YOLOing him around a little bit. But that's how you got to play with him. You got to get him into the action. If you can steamroll and win, good. If you're getting knocked out, hey, they're getting stronger. Good. You know, Phantom Sphere, everybody's using Ghost. No problem. All you got to do is just keep a couple Pokemon on your goal at all times and give yourself, you know, 1 or 2 turns to be able to bring more out and set up again. So, yeah, we're going to get knocked out, sent to the PC. Marshadow rushes up, takes that entry, and here comes the other Banette. I'm going to go ahead, go for the Nebby's Power. And we're going to get the Teleport, which I'm good with. I'm just going to backtrack here, though. I'm going to backtrack here. Okay, he's going to max revive that other Banette. So we're going to go ahead and max revive. We're going to bring out our Banette. So he's got a triple Banette, all with Megas. I only have 2. So it's going to kind of come down to see, like, do you need 3 Banettes? It's going to be kind of a showcase. Like, do you need 3 Banettes? Are 3 that much better going up against another Banette deck if you only have 2? You know what I mean? So, so far, battle's been going pretty good. It's a pretty intense duel. And guys, like, this is the first Psychic Gym that we've had. It's the only Psychic Gym. I needed 5 trophies so I can get a new mask. You know, I'm at 112 trophies. 117 is going to be a new mask. So I need top 300. You know, I need 30 wins, and I need the Invincible trophy. I'm right there. The Gym Cup, there's literally like barely 40 minutes left, guys. Barely 40 minutes left of the Gym Cup. And I'm going up against the #1 player in the gym with just a complete whale deck. You know what I mean? It's freaking, oh man, it's intense. It's intense. So Dodge going to go off on the Marshadow. What else is new? Marshadow OP, can't be knocked out. We got a 2 MP on our Cosmo M. So definitely would be nice to try to get an evolution off into a fully evolved Lunala. We've definitely got it a few times in this gym. But it can be rare, and we're going to hit a miss. And look at that. A knockoff doing 89 damage. We would have still, like, oh, man, like, come on. And then, that was just stupid. That was dumb. I should have attacked the Mega Banette because you can't teleport on the Lunala. So, yeah, that was just kind of a pointless attack there on my part. And then we're going to get knocked out with that Shadow Sneak. And now here comes Lunala again. So we got to get the Banette back out onto the field. Here comes Mega Banette. Good play. Has that Shadow Sneak. Definitely would have been something I would have done. You know, get that knockout on that Sableye. And then has really good chances to knock out that Marshadow. Advance with the Lunala. I mean, you know, a couple bad rolls, and that could have been GG, but we survived for now. So I'm coming right after this Marshadow, and yo, we're gonna be able to get the knockout here. So I'm like really, really good about that. You know, the one time I attacked the Marshadow and hit the Shadow Sneak into the Spectral Thief, and literally lost by 1 damage because of a Sableye. You know, we like he had the Marshadow on the field. It sucked, but yo, we're gonna be able to just knock out that Sableye. Now all we need to do is just jump over here. If we can jump over here and get the knockout, we should be good. We should be good, and we are gonna get the knockoff into the Psychic. That's it. That's it. That's what I'm thinking right now. I'm like, that's game. That's game. All we gotta do here is hit our curse. Destiny Bond is the only bad roll here. Oh, we get the knockoff. I'm like, okay, just don't get the Destiny Bond. Come on, RNG. Oh my god, right on the line. Right on the line. Gets that Destiny Bond with a double chance. Not able to take the goal, but 2 MP Cosmo M. Threatening game. Like, blue into blue is going to be about perfect. And that's what we get. And we take our 11 win streak Invincible Trophy win against the #1 player in the game, who turns out to be an N member. So, GG and Flower. Incredible matchup. Like, I got some pretty lucky rolls. It was a great back and forth. I got plus 44. 2169 is where we finished with 24 wins at this point. And just ranked up super good. So, I kind of backtracked in the first matchup that we played, because we went up against each other. You know, he was able to win, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, yo, I'm on a 10 streak, you know, maybe hoping to get a bot. And to my surprise, #1 player in the gym with just a super whale deck that completely outclasses mine, but did it though. Let me know in the comments, like, did him having 3, and this is just a little Nebby cheese for you guys. Little Nebby cheese. This was, you know, just to get one of our, I think, 25 wins. I was working so hard on getting 30 wins. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys these boosters that I popped. So I was able to get the 11 win streak. We ranked up there pretty good. Like, ranked top 50. We didn't even have 30 wins. I was 25-3. I thought I was 24-3, but I actually was 25-3. And then I started forfeiting. One after another. Forfeiting. Trying to get just some bug bot wins so I could get that 30 win trophy to get a new mask. It was just taking way too long. And we only get a rare. Heat more. Yo, but we actually get a Sigilith. And you guys know, if you've been watching the booster openings, I couldn't pull one of those. So a little bit late, it would have been cool to run it in the gym, but I probably wouldn't have anyway, because my deck was just working too good. But we were 47th, 113 trophies now with the Invincible trophies. So I'm like, I needed 117, and the mask isn't even all that like amazing anyway. But let's go ahead and take a look. Yuna was up there. We got a Lazy Bug, definitely some familiar faces, and Kiro, H2O Queen. And shout out, just joined the N Guild. So she is a new N Guild member. D Cranny's there. GL, Achilles, N Potato, Gary. Let's see, who else we got? XTMMN, N Help, shout out N Help, and N Supa, Destiny. And then we have So Close here. So this is Zeg. If you guys know Zeg in the Discord, like, one Elo cheats his way through every gym. And look, this is RNG, aka N Flower, the #1 player in the Gym Cup. So we finished 48th, changing the name back to NK Dub. But yeah, RNG and Flower, able to come in first, legit, just by being really, really good. And man, we miss out on the 30-win trophy. And again, the mask isn't all that amazing or anything, but it's just the point. It's like, that's the one like guaranteed trophy to get. All you gotta do is get 30 wins. And all I had to do was just play a couple of matches before Sunday. And then I'd watch The Walking Dead, so there was an hour. So yeah, I could have got him, but I just pushed it way too close to the limit. And a couple of the matches against those really good players just took too long. But this is the deck, this is the plates, Cosmog, all the way up to Lunala, which is only a level 4. But yeah, we finished 48th in the Esper Gym Cup, which, I don't know, it just must be a bad translation. Because it does mean Psychic Abilities Esper. Sableye, the #1 figure. Now it shows here that I've lost way more because I forfeit 6 times total. So I went 25-3, but I quit 6 times to get a bug bot, and I just realized I wasted gems. I realized there was no way I was going to make it in time. It was just taking too long to load. So yeah, we actually lose out on a trophy. We should be at 117, but we got the Invincible trophy. It looks sick. We'll decorate it. The first and only Psychic Gym Cup. And guys, these are some of the most exciting duels I've played. This is probably my favorite gym so far. I love the deck. I love the opponents that I went up against. Just incredible matchups. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think. If you think these are some of the best duels I've ever uploaded. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell. Follow me on Twitter at KDub175 for further discussions. And until the next one, later guys.